Hey everybody, thanks for joining my channel and my segment, Day in the Life of an Industrial Maintenance Technician. So today, or this evening, I just wanted to share with you a few things I rely on when troubleshooting. These 3 tips are going to help you to troubleshoot basically anything. If you keep these in mind, you're going to be fixing equipment and machinery quicker than ever before. So first, start with the quickest and easiest possibilities first and the most common problems. So whatever it is you're working on, if it's, say, air system, a pneumatic system, for example, see what is happening and take it from there. If a pneumatic cylinder is actuating on its own, first check and see if the cylinder's blowing by or bleeding by, which would mean you have a bad seal and you replace the cylinder. If that's fairly easy to diagnose. I'm not saying when I'm saying the easiest, I'm not saying the easiest necessary to replace. I'm talking about the easiest to diagnose, troubleshoot. Next, go to the valve, look at that, see what kind of shapes it's in, see if it manually actuates or if it's clean and it's sticking. Just as an example. Number 2, don't rely necessarily on what was done from a previous tech. Now, I'm not suggesting that you don't listen to what they have to say, because you should definitely listen to your peers and see what they've done or haven't done yet or what they're leading towards. But it's always a good idea to second check something, because perhaps their technique on troubleshooting something is different than yours, and perhaps between the 2 different techniques, one of them is more, perhaps one person's technique on troubleshooting something is more effective than the other. So it's always a good idea to go ahead and double check what someone else diagnosed as being a problem before you go through and either rule it out or actually put the part on. So definitely a good idea. And number 3, 90% of all the problems are human error. And that's not a dig on anybody. Things get out of cycle. There's jam ups that aren't caught in time. So then there's issues. Just different things happen. Things get bumped, hit, moved. I'm not saying it's on purpose. I'm just saying that if there was no one there to have done that action, then most likely the problem wouldn't have occurred. Now, like I said, I'm not suggesting sabotage or anything like that. Things happen, things get bumped, things get pressed. It's not a big deal. It happens. But it's good to know that, if you're, that's why talking to the operators is so important, because they can tell you, what they were doing or what was happening at the time that the problem occurred, and they might not even realize that they had done something or that something potentially got bumped. But by talking to them, it's going to help put you in the situation of what was happening when the problem occurred, and then you're going to be able to use that information to properly troubleshoot or at least rule out some possibilities on what might be going on. So I hope that these 3 tips help you to troubleshoot. I know they've helped me over the last year plus. But yeah, I hope this helps you in your troubleshooting and your diagnosing of maintenance equipment. And have a great day. Thanks for watching this series.